a tad bit choppy, but not much. David said it's 1880. I can't see the date. Welcome to another episode of Digging with Seven. I hunt with a couple of different guys on two separate days in this week's video. I start out with David Bastian. I've never hunted with David. He's out of Glasgow, Kentucky, and we hunt an old bridge, the road that came off of an old bridge. This is an amazing place. It's the rocks that were built up for the bridge to span the creek are probably 20 foot high. Huge rocks. It reminds you kind of the pyramids in Egypt. I don't know how they did that back in the day, but that's all that's left are the old rocks that would have held the bridge. But there's a road that come off of that bridge and goes through the woods, and we hunt that, and we're able to find some old coins on that road. There was a bridge that goes, we're right on the creek.
I didn't know you were doing that good. This is a pretty spot.
It is. And there is a lot of stone right here, big stone. And this is a bridge built across this creek. I'm not going to tell you the name of the creek or where we're at, but these are huge stones. And they go all the way down to the creek here, which I don't know, I guess that's probably 20 foot down right there. But anyway, this is the old road. Civil War soldiers and what have you would have come along this road. Anybody that lived here would have come along this road. And I've dug a shotgun head stamp and a modern cartridge. And then right here, this is not Civil War, but it's an old trouser button. Still got the back on it here. I don't know, I'd say probably early 1900s. I got a wheat. You can see the 1 cent right there. I can't see the date on it, and I don't think that you can either. I'll get it cleaned up some, but this is all solid rock right along this old road right here, so even a coin drop during the Civil War is not going to go down too far. There's David. He's got one of those trouser buttons. Just getting started today. We're still working down this hill, or down the road. This is not deep at all. It's about 2 inches.
That ring up pretty good?
Yeah.
Like shotgun shell or?
No, it's higher. This is a tad bit choppy, but not much. David said it's 1880. I can't see the date. I can see the shield. I could tell that it was an Indian. I'll take that all day long though.
I thought I saw 1917 on there. Does that sound right?
Yeah, that would be right. David's got a buffalo. There's no way I can see the date on it. Be right down here. It was a bad design coin because the date was so thin. See the buffalo there. Yeah, the date would be right in there. Every time I hit it, changes the light on it. That's a good find right there.
Appreciate it. I just dug up a shotgun shell. I thought it was a coin.
Yeah, and then you thought that was a shotgun shell.
I thought this was a shotgun shell.
That's why you dig them. Yeah. Still on this road. That Indian I found there a while ago was a 1880. And I'm still right in the middle of this road here. This wheat is a 1934. You can see the 1 cent right there. David's got a wheat. You got a date off of it, you said?
1912.
1912. Well, that's 3 wheats and an Indian up here. Not too bad, not too shabby. I think David rechecked his hole and got a Got another one here. There it is.
What is that?
This is the wheat here because I can see Lincoln. I can't get a date on it, but
That's a wheat.
it's a wheat.
Let's see what that is. That's a wheat too.
Yep. 3 wheats out of the same hole. A steal. And then I hunt with Mike Darnell. I've hunted with Mike before. He came up with Dave Miller. They live in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. And we got out together and hunted a little bit. We didn't burn it up, didn't find anything fantastic, but we had a good day and found a few relics. Mike came down from Oak Ridge, Tennessee, or came up, a good buddy of Dave Miller. And he's found the only thing that we found today. Looks like a .40 caliber round ball there.
Oh, Colonial.
Yeah. So at least
that's good.
At least we didn't get skunked.
That lifts the spirits.
Yeah. Mike's the only one finding anything today. He's got a, looks like an overall button.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Iron back on it there. Don't matter. Still a button. Still a good thing. You're still beating me.
And another piece of lead.
Another piece
like
of lead.
22, I guess.
Yeah. I got some kind of little brass latch here that swivels. That probably went on a piece of furniture. Maybe on a cupboard or something where that latch came around and fastened. Don't know really. I'll sure take it because I hadn't found anything this morning. You go ahead and read it while I'm... Okay. I just dug this and I'll show it to you in a minute. Go ahead and read it.
It says, front side says for proficiency in scholarship and deportment. And then on the back side it says donated by Morris Selz, S-E-L-Z, Chicago.
You can see it there. I don't know what it is. It came out of that hole right there. It was probably about 8 inches deep, looks like. But it's a... I'll have to do some research on that. That's probably another history clip right there. This piece I found is part of a bronze medal awarded by the Selz Shoe Company in the early 1900s. Morris Selz, a native of Germany, arrived in Chicago in 1854 and started a clothing business called Selz & Kahn. In 1871, he entered the wholesale shoe trade, founding M. Selz & Company. By the following year, the East Madison Street factory of the firm had about 350 employees who made about $1 million worth of hand-pegged boots and shoes each year. The company was then ranked among the leading shoe manufacturers in the Midwest. The enterprise became Selz, Schwab & Company in 1878 when Charles H. Schwab, another German immigrant, joined the firm. By the beginning of the 20th century, the company employed around 1,500 workers at its factories in northern Illinois. The company was putting out about 12,000 pairs of boots and shoes every day, which made it one of the leading makers of footwear in the United States. Selz remained a major footwear company throughout the 1920s, before the Great Depression crippled its sales and forced its factories to close. This Selz Liberty Bell medal is from the early 1900s and was awarded for the highest average and proficiency in scholarship and deportment. The Selz family had a long-standing commitment to scholarship in education. In 1903, Morris Sells created one of the first scholarships at the University of Chicago, awarded to women with the best grade point average at the end of her freshman year. It is likely that whoever lost this piece was one of those scholarship-winning freshmen. Mike got a good signal here. We're right along a little spring hole that comes out right there. And there was a house site right up here. And he got a good signal. Said it rang up a 70 on the AP Pro. Rang up a 19 on the Equinox. It's a Cohen, I'm pretty sure. It is.
Stinking Lincoln.
No, it ain't gonna be a stinking Lincoln. It's a Lincoln, but it's gonna be wheat. Yeah, it's wheat. We'll get a date off of it, and but you killing it today.
I'm having a good day.
Yeah, you're having a good day.
In the shade.
Yeah, that's the only shady spot that we could find was here. Thanks for joining us this week on Digging with Seven. Want to remind you that Tennessee Jeff and I have a podcast every Thursday night. It's called Relics Radio. It's on Spreaker.com. It's on every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. And if you've ever listened to the show, you know that we always have a great time and we always have a great guest. But we also want to remind you that if you have a Relics Radio t-shirt, take a picture of yourself and put it on our Relics Radio Facebook group page, and we will give you a number, and sometime in November we're going to give away a Garrett Pro Pointer AT. And I think that DetectTees.com is also going to throw in a hoodie. And by the way, that's where you need to get your Relics Radio t-shirts, is at DetectTees.com. And if that's not enough, we're going to give away a Mind Lab Go Find 44. Well, it's not us. It's Tim Henderson with Murray Branch Outdoors. Just go to Digging with Seven on YouTube and look for the Christmas giveaway. Go on that video and just comment Go Find. We'll give you a number, and then December the 13th, we will draw some lucky winner for this Mind Lab Go Find 44 metal detector. So thanks for joining us this week, and we'll see you Tuesday on YouTube, and we'll see you Thursday on Relics Radio.